Alright, y'all, good morning. It's your boy Romance coming through with another special edition Christmas World According to Romance. I'm in a hurry again today, so as usual, that means you're going to get a little peep show while I'm getting dressed. You don't like it, keep it moving. Just a forewarning. If you do like it, holler at me. I'm really not getting any right now. But anyway, show's going to be on the top 11 favorite Christmas Jaunz, Christmas songs. My favorite things. It's not just Christmas songs that I like. It's Christmas songs that I want to like redo and do my own way and stuff like that. All right. So without further ado, here comes the list. All right, coming in at number 11. Okay, the song you might not even know of it, but when I was little, my mom listened to Bing Crosby record nonstop, like it was going out of style. And on that record, I'm sure everyone has heard of the Bing Crosby record. You can't miss it. You've heard shit cuts from it before. All right, there's one called Mele Kalikimaka, Christmas in Hawaii. I don't think anybody else has ever covered it. Like, make a doper, like, modernized version of it that's not all 1940s, like kind of a more hip-hoppy version of it. I love that song. Mele Kalikimaka is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. That's the island greeting that we send to you, the land where palm trees sway. Alright, so that's number 11. Number 10 would be comes in at number 10 is Little Drummer Boy. Alright, I love the old school version where they got the boom. Well, you gotta have them baritone men and then like the female voices singing the lead parts. And then just nothing but drums. Hardcore. I want to redo it with more drums on top of drums. Drums for the drums on top of the drums. Just kill the drums in that song. That's what I want to do. So Little Drummer Boy is number 10, and again, I want to do it with heavy, hardcore drums. Okay. Number 9. This one goes on there for all the fucking feminist haters out there. I love the song "Baby It's Cold Outside." It's banned from the radio. If there's any female out there who wants to do that song, do the female parts while I do the male parts. I got a pretty low voice, so it can be done. All right. And I would like to redo it. I'd like to redo it better and try to release it. Again, it's probably too late for this Christmas, but might as well get ready for next year. Christmas 2019. I said it first. Yeah, I have no hair product right now either. Just another FYI. Alright, and there we go. Now I'm presentable. Okay. Number, 11, 10, 9, 8. Number 8 on this list is a song that came out when I was probably, I think I was 11 when it came out. It came out in 1980, Christmas 83. I remember listening to it in Rudy Flamish's bedroom when he lived on Hanover Avenue across from Phil's Cafe. It's the song Band-Aid. It's Christmas time, there's no need to be afraid. Love that song, man. I've been covering that, but I just don't do the Feed the World part. I sing it up to that point. But believe it or not, man, you know who I really think kills that song? Who really like pulls it together? I'm a big, huge Boy George fan. And just say what you will about that, but Boy George makes that song, man. I love his voice. All right. So anyway, I've been covering Band-Aid. I'm gonna actually do my Christmas medley later on today. I'm gonna bust out my guitar. And Bill Madey, if you're watching, once again, I had every intention of going to the hot plate last night. I came home, plopped down at 5 o'clock or 5:30, and I just passed out. And when I woke up, it was 10 o'clock. The shit was over. I gotta get to the hot plate. I gotta get to the hot plate. Next Tuesday's fucking Christmas. The Tuesday after that's New Year's Eve. Jesus Christ, it's gonna be a million years till I go to the hot plate on a Tuesday. Anyway, I gotta get to the hot plate on a Tuesday. Anyway, number 7 on this list, another song that I cover, and I feel like I cover it well. It's probably my best Christmas song. It is The Christmas Song. If you don't know what the Christmas song is, the one, chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. I love that song. I mean, we usually listen to the Nat King Cole version of it. I like to do a little bit more of a kind of a groovier version of it, a little bit more moving, a little bit more chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. That's how I do that joint. Alright, number 1, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Number 6 on the list, and this one I do only with mouth trumpet, and I really do it bad. I do no justice to the song, but I do try to cover it. It's the Trans-Siberian Orchestra Jaunz. The one that goes... You know that song, the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. It's what they're known for. But I think, I love the Trans-Siberian Orchestra when it first came out, but it's like played out now, you know what I mean? They need to come out with another Christmas song that's hot like that. And they haven't. It's only been that one song. It's the only thing the Trans-Siberian Orchestra does is that one song. Come on, Trans-Siberian Orchestra, where you at? Alright, number 5. Is it 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, so number 5 on the list is not really even a Christmas song. It's a peasant song from the Middle Ages that somehow has come down to us. I don't really know the whole story behind the song, and I wish I did. The song is called Green Sleeves, and I'm going to try to, again, I'll mump it for you. It goes like this. Alright, that's Green Sleeves. It's like, it was almost like a church song or something like that, but when I hear that song, I don't necessarily think of Christmas, but I think of the Middle Ages. I think of what it's like to be a peasant on a manor or some shit like that. So, alright, that's number 5. Number 4 on the list. Now, I can't believe this exists, and this is not just one song. This is a whole album. Alright? If you get a chance to listen to it, listen to the whole album in its entirety. Sit down, spend the hour of Christmas music time, and listen to Charlie Brown Christmas. The fact that, and there's another thing that's like hated on, you're not allowed to like it. This year it became offensive to like Charlie Brown. But Vince Guaraldi, the guy is a classic jazz pianist, and he's the bomb. Was the shit. And this was made during the late 1950s. Jazz was in its apex at that time. So the fact that this still, we don't hear any jazz music from the 1950s, but this still exists and lurks out there. It's good exposure to a different genre, and it's on point. I have no idea if it won Grammys or not. If it didn't, it should have. That album is bomb. I'm telling you, expose yourself to it. Expose yourself to a little jazz music once in a while. It ain't gonna freaking hurt you. And eat a vegetable if you can too. Alright. So the whole album, the Charlie Brown Christmas, tremendous, crazy. My favorite joint on here is the "Oh Christmas Tree" he does, and it's all piano. It's all, there's some parts where the children are singing, but for the most part, it's just instrumental piano. It's great, man. Alright, coming in at number 3 for my favorite Christmas joints. And this again is really technically a whole album, but if I have to pick out one song on it, it's the great Russian composer Tchaikovsky. Now this is classical music. Listen to the whole Nutcracker Suite. My favorite, of course, is the Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies, but and that's another one I do with Mumpet. I'll try to do it for you. If you don't know what it is, it goes. That's the Dance of the Sugar from Perry's Nutcracker Suite. Alright, so, yeah, man, that whole hour, the whole thing is bomb. It's great classical music. And again, you're exposing yourself to food, musical food you probably need to eat and you haven't for a while. So go ahead and listen to the Nutcracker Suite this Christmas. Alright, number 2 on the list. My favorite Christmas song of all time. I remember it coming out back in, I believe, Christmas 1987. They had like a world AIDS. AIDS was such a much bigger deal in the 80s. Like, it's been like downgraded now to like not a world-threatening disease. But in the 1980s, it wasn't that way. It was like we thought the world was going to end by AIDS. And they made a Christmas album to help out AIDS victims and, you know, people with HIV and shit, the one year, because I remember the artist that designed the cover, his name was Keith Haring, and he would end up dying of AIDS, or he did right around Christmas die of AIDS, HIV, and so it was like a weird, very special album, and really the joint on it that slammed the hardest, that made the most impact, and is still around today, Christmas in Hollis by the Kings from Queens, Run DMC. I love the riff, I love the video, I love the rap. I mean, come on, it's the best. It's my favorite Christmas song, man. It's definitely the only real rap hip-hop Christmas song there is. And then the number 1 song on this list, it's by 2 people that I would really never otherwise listen to. I love this song, and I want to cover it so bad. And again, I need a female. If there's any female vocalists out there, basically, if there's any female vocalists out there who are looking for work, you should come to me, because we can probably, you know, I mean, I'm starting over band-wise this year, and I could use a female vocalist if you're out there. But definitely for this one, it's by the Bare Naked Ladies, who I'm not really that into, just because people say I sound like them, which hurts my feelings. They do a lot of wacky, corny crap, but they kill it in this song, and they're with Sarah McLachlan, who is a Celtic queen, is a damn fine-looking woman, and can sing. I just think she's a dick hater because she helped start Lilith Fair. So, and none of her music appeals to like men at all. So I don't really know much about her music, but she straight up kills it with the Bare Naked Ladies. It's God Rest Ye Merry. It's a remake of a mashup of God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen and I forget the other song that's in there. Starry Night or Holy Silent Night, it might be in there, I forget, but it's like a mashup of like 2 or 3 traditional Christmas songs. So number 1, God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen, Bare Naked Ladies, Sarah McLachlan. But listen, I'm going to do a little Christmas show a little later on. I'm going to do a little bit of my music. Hopefully it'll pass right out when I get home from work, like I do every day, like I've been doing. And maybe you can watch it, and hopefully we'll have a nice Merry Christmas together somehow. Yule this Friday. Don't forget to celebrate Yule. And just have a happy holiday season. My name's Romance. Stay alert, look alive, and act like you know people. Merry Christmas. Peace. Fröhliche Weihnachten. Happy Yule.